the Sentinels will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half, and so this...
He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Sends it back in motion. Now the play fake. Looking left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. Navy will have to punt it away.
And that's the start you have. They needed some good things to go their way, get a stop, create some momentum. Great first drive by this defense. Now their offense has got to put some points on the board.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Sentinels will... And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab deep.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Navy just hit him with the pass. Let's see what they do here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On the run, deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, early in this drive, they're staying aggressive. Last play, they had the big completion. On the 3rd snap, they take another shot, just couldn't come up with the completion.
Motion from the back. Give to the big fullback. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Finds his man. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. Navy will have to punt it away.
Number 68 in our formation to kick it off.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. On the option. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions.
Maybe a crease. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And the Sentinels will send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Midshipman will get things going here on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Complete on the left to Smith. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Back to pass, it's Woodson. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Off play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The give to the fullback, and he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Sentinels line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10.
Blue 22.
Wants to throw. It's Woodson. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Slips through the line. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
And the Sentinels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it, as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. To the air, it's Gunderson. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back. It's one thing not to believe in punting, but to go for it that deep in your own end and give away a first and goal, that's just reckless. They'll run play action. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, midshipman. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Ready to try the point after. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Number 68, set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Dropping back, it's Gunderson. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lofts one down the sideline. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Makes a catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Navy will have it with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Navy! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to add another. How in the world did he miss that? A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Allen. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll throw on third and short. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. To the air, it's Woodson. With the catch, it's Frazier. And they get him down. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. The snap sets up to throw. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here comes the option. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
And Navy will go back on the attack. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights.
A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Sends it back in motion. Trying play action. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers. Find the space. Find the matchup. He identified it. Nice 2-point conversion play.
Set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Fitzpatrick. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.